State this week, the only ranked team on their schedule until a November gauntlet against the best of the Big 12. So get by this, and you're looking good. After years of watching, Taylor Cornelius is now the man there in Stillwater with back-to-back 300-yard passing games. Early returns are promising, and OSU still has Justice Hill, who's averaging over 8 yards a pop. Now, this Boise team is considered the best Brian Harsin has had, with Brett Rippon back for more, while the program's greatest moment ever came against Oklahoma. A win at Oklahoma State will be a big one, but once again, Mike Gundy.
Spilled my dang smoothie. Look at that. That's bad. Gosh. No, I didn't. There wasn't any vodka. That's from this morning. Spilled that sucker. So, I forgot. Hey, you know what? It's Stripe the Stadium in this game. Hey, how about that? Greg Burke's head of the officials. He likes my shirt.
I don't have a comment on how he does his job. I think he's entertaining. I think he's a coach that's been doing it for a while. He's got experience, and I pay attention to what he does. I pay attention to how he does things. You can learn from guys like that. So I do respect how he goes about his business, and however that is, I think he's a funny guy too.
I'm humored.
You're amused.
I was amused. Yeah, the hair, the shirt.
It'll be interesting.
Vodka crap.
Yes, it will.
Sportsline is also shuffling along with the mullet and says the Cowboys get this thing by 5.
Interesting.
But Brian Harsin, all business and a big business trip here.
Yeah, I would agree with the assessment that this is Brian Harsin's best team at Boise. They always play great along both lines of scrimmage. The problem they had last year, and they kind of put it together towards the end of the year, was inconsistency. Brett Rippon looks great. They dropped a 50-burger on Troy, a 60-burger on UConn. I don't know if they're going to score 70 on Oklahoma State. But Oklahoma State having trouble protecting the football already. That defense for the Broncos is something to take a look at. I think Boise gets it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think Boise wins this ball game as well. And Randy Edsall, he played UCF in the first ball game. They put 56 on UConn. Then he plays Boise, and they put 62 on UConn. And he said Boise is the better team. And we know how well UCF plays this game. But you look at the wide receiver core. It's going to be that Boise State's wide receiver core. They've had 3 different guys get over 100 yards receiving in these first 2 ball games. And, of course, we know about the passing prowess of Oklahoma State. But I like this Boise team and the fact they have everyone except for that Van Der Esch kid coming back that came back on this defense.
I'd like to add a little rodomontade on our quarterback here in Rippon. Rippon, 73% completion, 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. This kid is special, and I think I combine that with the fact that in the last 5 years, as a home favorite, Oklahoma State is 10, 11, and 1. Boise goes on the road, and they win their biggest game of the year until the end of the year at Oklahoma State.
It's hard to pick against Oklahoma State when they've been one of 3 teams, one of 7 teams that have won 10 or more games over the last 3 seasons. And Mike Gundy does a great job. He looks like he's having fun doing it, but he does a great job. But I think Boise, I got a chance to watch them practice in the preseason too. That offensive line was superior to any other team that I saw practice. I think they give Brett Rippon time. You mentioned the numbers. I'm going to go with Boise. They're used to this. This is their DNA to go on the road and take on a big boy.
And Justice Hill last week only 32 yards rushing. His backup, J.D. King, only 32 yards. South Alabama wanted to take away the run. They did that, but they got hurt with the pass.
That's the difference. It's Tyler Horton, it's David Moa, it's that defense. Boise can hold serve, scoring points, but they got a much better defense. That's the difference.
So Mike Gundy might have to put some vodka in his rodomontade after all. Okay. All right, we head to the Pac-12.